Good morning, modern studies. What a rainy, drizzly, dreary day. So today we're gonna be working inside where it's dry and warm. Actually, outside it's not too bad. It's like 60 degrees out. I still can't get over our temperatures right now this time of the year. We are gonna be working back in the butcher shop. We have quite a bit more work to do, but today we're gonna start hopefully getting all of our window casings installed. This can be a little tedious, but if it's done right, it's so nice. So we're gonna take our time to make sure it's done right. So bright. I love all those lights. There's like no shadows out here. Looks like we must have had a dead, dying bug leaving trails all the way around. Another one over there. It's kind of funny. Darn aphids. Listen to that rain. Oh, I'm glad we're inside. So I want to make sure our casings are evenly spaced on the sides of the windows. Sayings can't be wrong. White meat, dark meat, oh. I got that Thanksgiving song stuck in my head. Alright, let's cut up like 4 spaces for now. One of those days where it just keeps raining on and off, on and off. I should probably start on an end window, but I want to start in the middle just so I can start on one that everybody's going to see right when they walk in the doorway. No, just so this way it's a little bit easier to work. I'm not stuck in a corner. So we'll get it figured out. Alright, I guess the big test now is to step back, look at it, see how it looks. Looks like it's bowing right here when you're standing back. I think that's just the look of this rough window. Alright, I just made a few adjustments. It looks a lot better. It was bowing here and here, so I took them out and fixed them. Maybe I'll regret not using 3/4 inch board around the windows, but we already had the 1/2 inch, and I hate to throw it away and spend the money on more board. I actually had to go out and just pick up some more board. It went up $15 a sheet from when I last bought it. Alright, let's test fit this one. We're doing this a little bit different on this side. I like that. That fits good. Yeah, that'll go good. So finding it easier to center my window, making sure it's where I think it is. And then I can take out the casing we built. And I just want to make sure that they're all the same, because they're not always. But if you look here in this window, on any side, it's got a groove. So we made this casing so the outer edge goes right to the groove. So now that I remembered that, I'm just going ahead and I can take my measuring stick, get a measurement, and then rip a little piece and nail it to here, where I'm gonna nail our casing, and then that way it's nice, straight, and square. So the first window I forgot I had done that, so I kind of was eyeballing it, and it just made it go a little bit slower.
Well, we had 2 beautiful days and we're able to get some stuff done outside. It's nice to have our project inside too, because it's not a nice day to be working outside for sure.
The aphids don't like me working in here.
Not that I take a lot of naps, but I can feel like this could be a nice, like, relaxing nap room. Maybe we just need to just have it open so we can just put, like, no, hammock or something in here.
I want to thank Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. I've been taking AG1 by Athletic Greens for over a year now, and this is how I start my morning. I wouldn't be able to do and get everything done in a day that I get done without my AG1. My morning routine is I wake up at 3:50 in the morning, I drink a glass of water, I do my morning workout, I take a shower, and then I make myself an AG1, and I drink it as I'm editing the videos in the morning. AG1 gives me the energy, the focus, and the gut health that I need all in one. I don't have to take a bunch of different supplements or a bunch of different pills. I get everything I need right here. That's how I start my day. I take that, I'm editing, I am focused, I am awake, I am feeling good. I'm not drinking coffee in the morning to get myself wired. This gets me going, and it's good for my gut health, and that also helps my immunity. I'll be able to perform the best that I can, and AG1 makes that happen. If you guys are looking to up your nutritional health, I highly recommend taking AG1. If I miss a day, I know it, I just feel off. And I'm like, what happened? And I'll be like, oh yeah, I didn't take my AG1 by Athletic Greens. When Gina was in the hospital, there was one day that I didn't take it, and I'm like, what's going on? I know we got a lot going on, but I don't feel 100%. I was like, man, I didn't take my AG1. But it's really nice that Athletic Greens has their AG1 in these convenient travel packs. So if you're on the go, you can grab one of these, dump it in a minimum of 8 ounces of water, apple juice, whatever you like. And you're gonna get 75 vitamins, minerals, and adaptogens all in this little packet. And the best part is it tastes delicious. 1 scoop, 1 minute a day, and you'd be amazed at how good you feel. Right now, if you sign up with our link in the video description down below, Athletic Greens is offering the immunity bundle. You're gonna get 5 free convenient travel packs. You're gonna get up to a year's supply of the vitamin D3 and K2. This stuff is awesome. I don't know about where you live, but up here in the north, the sun is starting to get less and less. It's becoming winter time. And if I don't take my vitamin D3, especially in the winter, I get grumpy. And Gina's like, hey, Al, you've been taking your vitamin D? For over the last year that I've been taking AG1, I do this every day. 3 drops in it, and I feel so much better. When the winter weather comes, I don't get the winter blues. If you guys really want to up your nutritional support, I highly recommend trying AG1 by Athletic Greens. I'm gonna finish up my AG1, and then we'll get back to the build. If you ever see me with a little grain on my nose, or a little like spot on my nose, because I've been drinking my AG1. This bottle just hits the tip of my nose. So, I don't get a dirty nose. I just got some AG1 on it. So good. I want to thank Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to the build. Alright, so every window opening is a little bit different. So unfortunately, we kind of have to just take our time and do each window, make the shims fit the window. I am putting the adhesive down because our windowsill is going to fit on the paper. If I run a fat bead right here, it takes care of that paper. Now we get to seal them off, keep the drafts out, maybe a little of the aphids. They've been hiding in there at least, I've noticed this morning.
I think that's the thing with the change of seasons, and it's cold and then it's warm outside and then it's warm in here, there's sun. So this is a perfect place that an insect like fly or aphids think they want to be. So then we have a mess. So I think it's just a change of weather. Loving how this room is turning out. Just let us know which room in this house is your favorite. I really love the kitchen and I really love the sunroom. I think they're tied. I actually love all the rooms, but the kitchen and the sunroom, greenhouse room, our butcher shop, multi-purpose room is gonna be my favorite too. And hopefully it'll be easy to clean up. That's the whole purpose of this.
Got a good chuckle yesterday afternoon. I had to run to our local post office and we have a P.O. box there. And a lot of the people at the post office know who we are because, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple of years ago now we lost our crazy white chicken and a lot of you viewers started sending in license plates that said like RIP, CWC. So a lot of the postal workers started asking us, why do you keep getting all these same packages? So we told them that we had a YouTube channel and what we were doing, and there were license plates and stuff. So most of the people that work at our post office know who we are. So I walked in there yesterday and I had to get a package. So I walked up front and the guy's like, hey, congratulations, you made it into the front page of the newspaper. And I was like, what did I do? And so we went and got it. It's from our local newspaper. I wish I could have a digital copy, but they don't have anything online that I could find. It's from the Littleton Courier. So last week we celebrated the grand opening of our, well, let me back up, I guess. I am a board member of a local nonprofit, And it's called the Bridge Outreach Center, New Hampshire. I'll have a link down below if you want to check it out. And one of the things we're working on is building out a newer food pantry. So we have a food pantry that we oversee, and for the last year or two, or longer than that, we've been planning, but the last year or two, we've been working on building out a new food pantry. So we used to have a 300 square foot food pantry, and we just celebrated last week the grand opening of the new facility, which is a 2,000 square foot food pantry, which is really exciting. So that's why I made a local newspaper, which I just thought was cool. I don't know if you can see that. But I just wanted to read a couple of stats, which I find very interesting. And this is not bragging on me, this is bragging on the volunteers that run the food pantry. I'm just a board member. We do the planning and try to get everything up and running and come up with the ideas. And then we have a director who works at the food pantry, and then we have a lot of volunteers. So last year, the pantry delivered more than 34,000 meals and 463 Thanksgiving food baskets. That's crazy. Out of a 300 square foot facility, we were able to do that. That is just awesome. So this year, we are hoping to do over 35,000 meals delivered. And we just opened up the new facility about a month ago. We waited to do the grand opening till we got some things lined up. So yeah, it's just pretty neat. So if you guys are looking for a great place to donate, a local food pantry is awesome. You can donate to this one. I'll have the link to it below. But donate to your local food pantry or any food pantry organization is awesome, because with food prices the way they are right now, there's gonna be a lot of people visiting the food pantries. If you're in the North Country area and you need a local food pantry to go to, I'll have a link down below and you can check out the food pantry that we have here in Littleton. It doesn't just do Littleton, New Hampshire, it basically covers all of the North Country. So I'll have a link for that. But it's just it was just exciting to see that the local newspaper was there. They were talking about it. It's a really awesome article. I wish I could have a link for it below, but there is no digital site for the Littleton Courier. So it's exciting. Maybe I'll take a picture of the article and I'll put it at the end of the video. So if you want to read it, you can pause it. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna take a picture right now. At the end of this video, I'll put this, and then there's also, it's continued onto here. And you can pause the video and read it if you'd like. But it's kind of just exciting. If you guys are looking for anything good to contribute towards, I definitely recommend supporting your local food pantries. Also, if you want, I'll have the information for the social media accounts down below. We've got Instagram and Facebook. I am curious to see how the windows look. Listen to that wind whip. I'm always a little nervous when I use great stuff because I don't want to make a huge mess. That's not bad. And a little bit expanding there and a little bit over here. But I used the door and window stuff, so it's not very hard, which is good because I didn't want it pushing out and bulging the side of our trim, which it did not. So that is good. 5 3/4 there. Trying to figure out what I want to do for the trim width on the bottom. The top, we're gonna go with a wide trim. We go right up to the ceiling, so it's gonna be like around 8 inches. This side trim is gonna be 5 3/4, 5 7/8. And then over here, we're gonna be like 11 3/4. So it's gonna be about 5 3/4 also. So I just wanna make everything look symmetrical. If we go 5 3/4, we're gonna need 3 pieces. And then if we go, say 8 3/4, call it 10 to make it even numbers, that'd be 30 inches out of a 4 foot wide piece. And then we're gonna need 5.75. So that's like 47 1/4 inches. It's gonna be close, but I figured 10. So yeah, we should have enough. I'm trying to maximize a 4x8 sheet of this PVC wood paneling, whatever you want to call it, to get our trim out. But we should be able to get top and the bottom out of one, and then I picked up another sheet so we can get these pieces out of it. And so say we'll call it 12 inches to make it even. So we have 1 2 3 4 5. So that's 5 feet. We have 3 feet left over. And then we'll use boom, boom. Okay. So we will have more than enough out of 2 sheets to do this. That's good. All right. I did figure it right. We get asked all the time about the jig we use on our circular saw, and it is made by Craig, the same people who make like the pocket hole jig, K-R-E-G. I don't like cutting sheets of plywood on a table saw, especially by myself, so this makes it so we don't have to. I have such a love-hate relationship with this stuff. It works awesome for what we're using it for, but man, it is messy. Did I tell you how much I hate working with this stuff? Oh, it just can make such a mess. I guess anything can. Sawdust, whatever. Ugh. Messy.
So I'm just going to go ahead and clean up in here some. So we are going to be doing, I think, a project in our next video in the kitchen. So that will be exciting. So I want to go ahead, sweep the floors, mop the floors, clean up the countertops really good. So everything will be all nice and clean so that we can use it. And it'll be really fun to actually use the countertop besides holding stuff like batteries and stuff like that.
All right, I had everything figured out and ripped for what I wanted, but when I just tried templating it, it doesn't work in some areas, like where I mudded the joints for the sheetrock. It's thicker and it's not gonna work lining up with the trim very easily, so we're gonna have to do it a different way. I gotta recut all of those 10-inch wide boards down to 5 3/4 now. tacking everything up for now. We'll make the final adjustments once we have everything up. That's looking good. It is so nice and bright in this room. You almost need your sunglasses. So just over 46. I want to try to get these all cut to length, and then we'll rip them to the width for each window. Oh, I like it. That's gonna be so nice. Alright, I wanted to get them all cut to length so that way we can put away the chop saw. And now we can get them cut to width. And then we will notch out for the outlets. Get everything screwed in nicely. And then we can finish it off with caulking and make it look oh so pretty.
Okay, I don't think it looks too bad for the nice little cleanup. Did the floors, mopped, swept, mopped, ran the steam mop through, cleaned the countertops. Smells good, nice and clean. It's ready for us to do our project. It'd be nice to be able to utilize the kitchen for a project that would be fun. Let's get that cut. All right, let's give that a try. See how it does. Alright, let's see how we did. Alright, I wiped down all the trim work, so we got a little
dust filings off. And go ahead and I'm gonna caulk every window, get the trim all done. So it'll look oh so pretty. All right, we got all the caulking done and those windows look so nice. I love it against the black, but they are gonna get painted. Just wanted to get all this PVC work done so we can move on. We're gonna do trim in that corner. We can do something different up there in those corners, just cause this PVC dust just sticks to everything. So I wanted to get it all done. Now I can pick up and get ready for the next stage. So yeah. Hopefully I can get this cleaned up and it's not too bad. All right, we got it picked up. It is looking good. We're almost done. I can't wait to see it completely finished, but man, those windows look so nice. Oh, yes. We'll be growing our fresh greens out here before we know it. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.